Thrilled you're joining HSN this morning. Dallas Prince is joining us with her exclusive collection. She is the designer. She brings all of these one-of-a-kind looks here to HSN, and we are thrilled to have her exclusive collection here. And this next piece that we are going to feature, feast your eyes on your television. If you are within the sound of my voice, walk to your television. I'm going to put you in a trance because I want you to see the color on these sapphires. This is like unlike any sapphires. This is like the creme de la creme of sapphires. This is what every sapphire wants to be when it grows up, because this sapphire...
You are so cute.
Right, isn't it true? I've never seen sapphires like this.
The sapphires, the corundum that we get these days out of Africa, okay, we use material out of Thailand, we use material out of Africa. The corundum that we're getting these days, we're just getting better material. We are getting better material. Now, this ring has got a lot of detail to it, and as you can see, you mentioned this earlier on that other marcasite tanzanite ring, the vining on it. I use a lot of vining and nature-inspired details, and I do that because I think they really sort of match what we're talking about when I'm talking about sapphires, another corundum that comes from the earth. So that's why I use a lot of nature-inspired details and artistry with these items. The sapphires that you see in this are all paved very smoothly and very close together in this ring. Now, we did add the black rhodium to this ring. And, you know, it's funny, I had a lot of comments about that black rhodium, but I will say that black rhodium, to me, doesn't necessarily make a stone look better. It makes a stone and an entire design look different. And I loved what you said earlier. It had an edgy look to it. And I think you're right about that. It does have an edgy look to it with that. But it's about the sapphires. The sapphires in this are the star of the show. There's an undergallery in this ring. It's made very, very well. It's going to fit you perfectly. You know, we are a true-to-size company, and we really like to pay close attention as to how the fit of a ring is on your hand. So there's a couple of things about this ring that I think you'll love. And one of them will certainly be these sapphires.
I mean, the sapphires are the scene stealer, so to say. I mean, you notice those first, right out of the gate. They will catch you. You'll open the box, and it'll take your breath away. The color is like the Ceylon sapphires. You think of that deep blue. You think of like if you were to look at the Caribbean waters, when the water starts to have that gradation in the color, the deeper it gets, the darker that blue is. And it just radiates a light. It just so incredibly gorgeous. And now look at this birthday pricing. We have taken $40 off. There are 80 of these left to go around. We have 4 flexible payments of $39.98 with prices in gold that you are seeing out in the marketplace. You would not be able to see this ring at this price ever again. It is a steal of a deal. It is the only airing of today. It's the first time at this price. And with that being said, it's encrusted with those sapphires. And then
it's a carat 10 in sapphires.
Yes.
And just think about that, especially these days. A carat 10 in blue sapphires that we, again, cannot match now. You know, it's getting tougher and tougher, I think, and I commend anybody in the jewelry business right now that's really, we're out there searching for the better prices for you to be able to bring these precious stones to you. So, I think that's really important these days. If we can bring some of the precious stones to you, then the collectability of them, and, it stays there. And that's what this is. Collecting sapphires and diamonds, colors of diamonds, and any other precious stones right now is going to get harder and harder and harder.
Well, it is true. And then to have this amount,
yes,
and to have them all pave set with that black rhodium, which really pops. And I would love for you, I know there you can see it a little bit on the shot that you're looking at, but I'll turn this from the side and hold it really still, I promise. And you'll see all of the leaf work, all of that engraving and detailing into the 14 karat, or into that vermeil. So you have the vermeil, that's a base of sterling silver, and then you have the 14 karat gold on top of that. So nothing but precious metal, 2.5 microns of the 14 karat gold. So precious metal, and then the sweet, dainty, but little bit of edginess within those roses that are on the left and the right side of the gallery. And I love, it's almost like the yin and the yang. You get the softness and the glow of the gold, but then you get this dark, deep, edgy little surprise. It's almost like it's the thorn that just kind of stuck you, but then it intrigued you at the same time, that made you just want to look deeper into the ring. And that's what it does. Now, size 9 has already completely sold out, so size 5 is all. I'm going to sound like an auctioneer in a second. Size 5 and size 9 have already completely sold out. My producer's saying, hey, let's just listen. It's pretty much last call on this.
Here's something that I want to point out. Right now, we're looking, I believe, at Kathy's hand, and this
Yes.
on Kathy, even from afar, I believe that you can tell how blue the sapphires are.
You're right.
And, you know, I just want to make sure you know, we're not standing over there with a flashlight on those sapphires.
That's
true.
true.
Truly, we're not. And, you know, I think that you have to look at this from a different aspect and say to yourself, can I really get a carat 10 in sapphires, a precious metal for the price, and have it look like this?
No, other than here on HSN, because let's face it, you go past those jewelry stores on the Champs-Élysées in Paris, or if you're in New York and you're on Fifth Avenue.
Even I, in this industry, I am amazed and shocked sometimes at what they sell jewelry for in stores.
Right?
I am. I see it in the magazines, and I see a price, and my husband and I are there with the calculator.
And you know, you're
yeah,
like...
we're there with the saying...